Friends, you're welcome to this press today. Before anything, I would like to.
Lord, we thank you for this meeting. We pray that it shall be a true one. Give us wisdom, insight, and guidance. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray and believe in thanksgiving. Amen.
Thank you, Shamim. Ladies and gentlemen, we invited you this morning to communicate a few things to you. Personally, it's a pleasure because it's my first time to be able to speak to members of the press. Since prison, I am back like I never went. It was not very comfortable in prison. As you all know, I was arrested on the 29th when I was on my way to report myself to the CID officers in Chibuli. I was driven around, briefly detained in Nagarama, and then picked up and arraigned before court. It was surprising to be charged with an offense allegedly committed more than a year ago. However, I was remanded to Luzira prison. I must tell you that the injustice that you see outside prison is the same injustice that's being felt. Many people are being held in incarceration for many years without even being presented to court, and others continue to be held there on trumped-up charges and on bogus charges like inciting violence. However, I am glad to inform you that the people under incarceration have the same or even a stronger resolve to liberate their country as the people outside incarceration. And indeed, like I mentioned, there's a lot of work being done in prison. Abana mwebali, that's what I can say in Uganda. They are all patriotic and they are hopeful that soon, and very soon, we'll be free from the shackles of oppression. About us as people power, I want to remind the country that we continue to engage other forces of change, well knowing that indeed unity is our only way out. You've seen us relate and continue to relate with our brothers and sisters from the DP bloc, our comrades from JEMA, our comrades from the Alliance for National Transformation led by General Muntu, and the most recent engagement, as you have seen, is with Dr. Kizza Besigye and the People's Government. And we hope that we will continue to cement our relationship and look out for what is beneficial to all of us. Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, well knowing that we need to communicate with a unified voice moving forward, I have the pleasure today to unveil our spokesperson, chosen after engagement and consultation with all our allies and friendly forces. A gentleman that has an impeccable character, a gentleman that has served.
Thank you, Mr. President. For over 13 years, I have tried my profession as a media practitioner, as a journalist, and I felt the curtain should come down. I've served my country in that regard, and I have every so often tried to do things which I believe as a citizen I should do. But time has come when I felt the call to plan a lot more. And so these good people have thrown me in the deep end. We'll keep saying how things go. Let me tell you something about myself. My name being Joel, I was born in 1986, December, after President Museveni took power in January. Now, on taking power, this man was a hero of sorts. And my parents, after giving birth to me, thought it wise to name me after this hero. Of course, they thought, they wanted to name me Yoweri, but they thought better and said, this Yoweri name might give a young boy trouble in the future. And so they gave me the English version, which is Joel. But you see, over time I realized that the hero who was named after, has become a shadow of his former past. And so I've decided to plunge in and be a part of the forces that are interested in a better country and actively work towards that. And so that's the struggle that I've decided to get involved in. It's not easy. I'm not naive to imagine it's going to be a rosy one. You know, the professional world as it is, where I have been, yeah, challenges, but a little bit fairer than it gets to be on this end. But we are a lot more resolute. There's a lot more that we can do, and we should. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess we'll now open the floor to any questions. Mr. President will give us the Uganda version, and then.
Sure. We were in Sebo. Basebo never nyabo muzikirize kati mbidde Uganda. Binyana mbidda mwe mune ndala tusanyuse nnyo okubeera nammwe baganda baffe okuva mikutu gy'amawulire egy'enjawulo. Nze ng'omuntu gwe mukisa gwange okusoosa okwogerako nammwe bukyanga nva mukomera era kimpa essanyu. Nga mwenna bwe mumanyi nti nakwatibwa nga 29 nga ndi mu kkubo erigenda te ku poliisi gye baali bampise nekwatibwa era poliisi ne banvuga ne banneetoolooza ekibuga ne bamusibirako enaggalama essaawa gaziizo naye ate ne banvuga ne banzigirayo ne bantwala mu kooti gye bansindikira e Luzira nga bansibira omusango gwe bagamba nti naguza omwaka ogwayita omusango ogw'okwekalakaasa nga mpakanya omusolo mobile money ne social media. Ebibadde mukomera bibadde bingi sobola bagamba nti komera ddungi nnyo naye nga bwe nkyogeddeko mu luzungu nti okunyigirizibwa okuli eno ebweru mazima kwe kunyigirizibwa okuli ne mukomera. Abantu bangi nnyo basibwa ku limaandi ne bamala emyaka n'emyaka nga tebasimbiddwa mu maaso ga mulamuzi. Abaana bangi bakwatibwa ku misango nga aido, abalala babateekako misango gya kwekalakaasa na kuma mu bantu muliro ne babasiba ebbanga eritabalika. Naye era kizaamu amaanyi okubategeeza nti obumalirivu bwe tulina wano ebweru bwenkana obuli mukomera, in fact obuli mukomera buyinza n'okuba businga obumalirivu bwe tulina wano ebweru. Abaana bonna mwebali era balina essuubi bagumu era ne mukomera gye bali bakolerera okulaba nga batera ensi yaabwe nga beenunula okuva mu fugabbi lino gye tulimu. Ensonga lwaki twali tubagamba nti mutuufu omulimu munene oguli mukolebwa mu makomera era omulimu munene nnyo ogwetaaga kukolebwa mu makomera. Ffe nga P-Power oluvannyuma lw'okukkiriziganya ne bannaffe nti mu mazima eggwanga lyaffe lyekkubo lyokka erisobola okutuusa mu buwanguzi. Tuzze nga tukwatagana ne bannaffe abayanira enkyukakyuka okuva mu biwayi eb'enjawulo nga bwe mutulabye tukolagana obulungi ennyo ne bannaffe aba DP Block, nga bwe tukolagana obulungi ne bannaffe aba GEMA era nga bwe tukolagana obulungi ne bannaffe aba Alliance for National Transformation ekulemberwa General Mugisha Muntu. Tuli basanyu okubategeeza nti okwogeraganya okwakasembayo kuli wakati waffe ne Dr. Kizza Besigye ne People's Government ne banne bakolagana nabo. Tukkiriza nti okukolagana n'okugatta amaanyi n'okugatta ffenna buli omu kyasobola okukola kisobola okulunda eggwanga lyaffe. Tugenda maaso okukola bwe tutyo era nga mu bbanga eritali lyawala tugenda kufulumya n'ekiwandiiko ffenna awamu ekizaamu abantu baffe amaanyi ekyongera n'eggwanga okubeera n'essuubi. Ensonga endala ate nga ya nkizo gye tubadde twagala okubbanjulira oluvannyuma lw'okulaba nga tubadde twogera tuyayanira ffe n'enkyukakyuka naddala affe abali mu kisinde ekya People Power naye nga buli omu oba oli awo ayogera bibye ebigambo ne bituuka n'okubagana empawa. Twawuliziganyiza ne bannaffe ffenna ne Mwami Joel Ssenyonyi
era tugezaako ne tukola bye tukoze mwatulaba ku street nga twekalasa olwa social media tax ne mobile money tax. Naye akaseera katuuse ne ŋŋamba naye Joel Ssenyonyi gwe ssebo onookoma ku bya wogana ku social media Twitter, Facebook n'opostinga ebintu bino ebirungi ate bannayuganda tubongezaamu amaanyi mu ngeri okubikola. Naye akaseera katuuka n'ogamba naye kambyetabemu ngende wali ku front line. So kati kyekino ekituuseeko okwogerera people power muli musimu tene abakulu bano mubalaba babakubye emiggo buli omu alina ebisago bye nange mbeyuzeeko olutalo tulujja kuba lwangu naye tuli bamalirivu twagala okulaba nga eggwanga lyaffe litereera twagala kulaba nga tufuna obukulembeze obupya ate nga buze
Last week on Sunday, one Betty actually Kenamboze came out clearly and said that they had talks with His Excellency Bobi Wine, and he had agreed to ally with them. I quote, he had agreed to ally with them in the forthcoming election of 2021. We want to put this to record because it is she said, and it was like it's on record. Who was there, but Namboze came out on record and said he had agreed to ally with them. Clarification of that.
Thank you. Let's say from the lady first. Halima, I believe it is.
Hi. My name is Halima. I'm calling from Voice of America. My question goes to you're trying to push up in terms of your music, and you think that you're going to make big decisions that you are.
Thank you. We'll hear from somebody next to you, then we'll come inside. Yes, sir.
Thank you. My name is Kenneth Rupaka from Radio 1 Radio 2. My question goes to Honorable Chaplain. What's your take about the opinion poll? It's about the issues of public assemblies. Time is running out. We are slowly getting towards the election. The opposition needs to get out and organize. There's been a lot of talk about people power and all the supporters being mainly in urban areas, which means you have to traverse the country, to go across the country and look for support. And then, of course, we have a statement that came out from the president about public assemblies. How do you think opposition needs to proceed? Is the unity that you're talking about part of the efforts to overcome such bottlenecks that are coming up? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kenneth. Yes, sir.
Derek Ondera, Daily Monitor. Your Excellency, people power is taken to be, at the moment, one of the strongest opposition groups. You have introduced to us Joel Senyonyi, our colleague, as the spokesperson. We hope to see further developments in terms of coming up with a cabinet or something of the sort. The second question is, we have read and heard about the disappearance and mysterious disappearance of one people power person, Ashbal Kato. We would like you to put it to record how far you're going with maybe finding out where he is and whether he's with police or whatever.
Thank you, Derek. Yes, sir.
I'm Geron Nicholas from BBS Final. Ekibuzo kyali kigenda mu Luganda. Bobi Wine twagala otutangazeeko ku nsonga ya UCC eri ab'amawulire. Ekyo nakyo twagala tukimanyeeko.
Okay, perhaps you can respond to those and then we'll see if there are any others.
Sure, thank you. I'll actually respond to just one that is mainly personal, and I'll request my comrade Joel Senyonyi to respond to a few other questions, and I will also request Honorable Samba to prepare an answer on President Museveni's communication on assemblies. We were asked about Honorable Nambo having established who is the spokesperson of people power. I request the spokesperson of people power to prepare to respond to that. I will only respond to the question raised by our. The future of my music is not determined by the Muslim regime. That is a gift given to me by God. That is why I continue to record music, and my music continues to be listened to. even if there are many efforts to block my music from going out. I belong to a generation that is unlimited and unstoppable. So I continue to be the artist that I am because music is my first love, it's my hobby and a profession, just like we have you friends from the journalism fraternity. Will you miss the artist that you are? I will not miss the artist that I am because I'm not going away from myself. I am here, and I thank you. Then I'll request Comrade Joel to answer.
Yeah, you see, we realize that we are better united. And so there's been a clarion call for the forces of change to unite. Not even so much about ultimately a presidential candidate. We will get there because you see, right now we want to see that our country gets liberated. We have had elections in the past, rigged, as you know, the Supreme Court has alluded to that, just that it fell short of saying, let's nullify the election. And so we are having continuous engagements with different forces of change. Like Mr. President did say, we have had engagements with JEMA, with the DP Bloc, with the Alliance for National Transformation, and recently we have begun engagements with Dr. Kizza Besigye and the People's Government, and we are continuing to engage. And even as we continue to engage, we are going to release a joint communique, perhaps tomorrow, or we shall let you know when we are going to do that, on a couple of things that we have agreed on. What's going to be the modus of the rally, by which going forward. Shall we continue to, operate separately? So we are having those engagements, and we are going to different forces of change. Because previously there's been a bit of bickering, and we realize we are more similar than we are different. For heaven's sake, our enemy, at least politically, not at each other. So we are all in agreement with our engagements. All the forces of change are in agreement as far as that is concerned. So we want to keep moving, and we shall keep updating you on the progress that we shall make on that particular subject matter.
Mr. Spokesman, through you can Honorable Chaplain comment on the opinion poll because it also has to do with him as a person.
In people power, we don't do things as individuals. I've said it again and I'm saying it again now that this is not about me. This is about all of us. And on that note, I would like to insist Mr. Joel Senyinyi responds to that, not on my behalf, but on behalf of all of us.
You see, my first degree, incidentally, was in business statistics. And so I know a little bit, and you want to use the verdict will be the same. That Ugandans want to see a transition from President Museveni. And so even as we interrogate this poll, we are very cognizant of that fact. But more importantly, ours is to keep reawakening Ugandans and instilling in them the braveness, if you like, that we can see a smooth transition. Because that's what is all there. We look at this poll and whichever other method you want to use. Interact with people, get 10 people, and then just sample them independently. That might not be very scientific, but you realize that perhaps 9, if not 10 out of 10, will say, we should surely see a transition from this gentleman. So we are continuously interrogating that poll, but even more importantly, our focus is on let's keep engaging with Ugandans, helping them understand it is possible that we can see a transition from the current dispensation. But aside from it being possible, we want Ugandans to participate in this because it's going to be for our good, and that's why we keep saying, so it is for all of us, and that's our continuous engagement. Yeah.
So perhaps we'll have Samba can.
Thank you very much.
Maybe other colleagues can chip in, they will pick some questions.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for giving me the opportunity to talk about a matter which you ably brought about. I think you have seen an article of a full response of the President himself about the comments of
President Museveni about public gatherings, and I want to refer everybody to that. In my opinion, I want to think President Museveni has been very unfair to the people of Uganda. Many of us promised democracy. He promised a transformation of this country from dictatorship to a democracy and freedom. See what the 35 years has done to him. 35 years in power has turned him to be a worse dictator than any of those that has ever been in this country. He thinks about politics as a one person. While he is busy curtailing the same things he keeps on doing. Now, is that the package that he promised Ugandans? Part of the reasons why I feel I must be part of people power, despite the fact that I'm a member of the NRM party, is the package that he promised us versus what we get as a country. As Ugandans, we are looking forward for freedom for the first time. As Ugandans, we are looking forward for peaceful transfer of power. We do not want to see a situation of transfer of power at his deathbed. We want a transfer of power where Ugandans participate, where the power of the people determine who comes next. And that's particularly why I feel I should associate myself with people power. President Museveni continuing to curtail others, denying them media coverage, doing everything so that Ugandans do not see another alternative, is a sure denial and a backtracking on the promise he gave to the people of Uganda. Many of us supported him and supported him on those grounds. So we feel it's very unfair for this country to have a president who thinks life begins with him and ends with him. We must fight this, and this is what I want to tell Ugandans. This opinion poll that came through should encourage the people power, people who want change, to work more. We want you to work more. If it is still 2%, it implies there is more work for us to do, because we do not want him to have another chance to mess up this country. We do not want that opportunity. So if he is at 33, 32, and we are 22, everybody who believes in change, this is the time for you to work hard to convince everybody. Another thing that I want to say is that the modus operandi must change, because things are not going to be normal. Do not wait for Bobi Wine to do work, because you see he's curtailed. The man doesn't want him to leave Kampala. So make sure that in your small, wherever you are, at your village, in your constituency, in your district, make sure there is work you do that yields us the change that we want, to bring about the change this country needs. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, maybe if we can have the Honorable Otekama comment a bit on UCC's directive to media houses, because you guys, people discuss things in Parliament, so your quick take on that.
Mr. President, we are very proud to associate with you as members of NRM. And maybe you might have forgotten that of recent, you've had recent engagement with NRM cadres, because you mentioned other parties. But please, Ugandans, you get to know that even NRM is part of this engagement. Yeah. So you need to, yes, tell the world that we are part of this engagement. So other forces, we are trying to make alliances to make sure that we can achieve our goal. Then briefly, I think Mr. Mutabazi is out of order. There is no way how you're going to suffocate media at the expense of only one person. But I call upon press, I call upon media houses. Can we drag these people to court? What are we waiting for? Because you cannot tell me that whatever Honorable Bobi, can you cover Museveni? Then we see. After all, I thank you so much.
Thank you. We could then perhaps hear from Honorable Zaki talk about public service. Somebody, I believe he asked, how will the opposition proceed now that there's all this curtailment and so on?
Thank you, our spokesperson for People Power. And my take to the way President Museveni responded to the way he understands us, sending a strong message to the system. We are going to continue doing what we think is right. So I'm sending a message to them that one thing they should realize is that we, as People Power, we are following the law.
Okay, I'll perhaps just
request to clarify this. For the record, I did not mention the allies in the NRM because NRM is fully represented here today. We have so much respect to the NRM, not to the wrongdoers in the NRM. And we are glad the NRM is here. I only mentioned the friends that are not here because they had to be represented, but NRM is fully represented.
There's a strong team behind People Power.
Thank you. Perhaps a quick, I don't know if you might. There was a question about Ashback Kato. We have gotten information, which information we are still trying to dig up about, that Ashback Kato has been discovered. We are still trying to understand because we have not gotten a hold of him and to know exactly where he is and so on. So it's information that we have had, just like you people have had. We are to get a very good grasp of it and perhaps get to interact with him, find out what happened and all of that. So that's the comment about our comrade Ashback Kato. Somebody did ask about Derek Wandera from the Daily Monitor. Any further developments, cabinet structures and so on? You know, there's people that have been saying, but how organized are you people and all of that? I'll tell you, we have been making lots of progress for the past couple of months. And we are saying we need to structure in a way. We are not a political party, at least not as of now. We are a movement. But even as a movement, you can structure, you can be organized. And perhaps this is one of the ways, you know, now there's a spokesperson. But we also have different people, coordinators across the country. The media has been asking us, you know, bring those people to the fore. And we've been saying, no, we don't want to expose our people as of now because you know how the regime operates, intimidation and all of these different things. They will vehemently go after them. But we have different people across the country that we are in touch with. Media, we need to stand up and fight for our rights as the media. We need to fight for your rights. We should not allow UCC to be used by President Yoweri Museveni to roughshod over the media, to literally want to run media houses. For heaven's sake, how can Godfrey Mutabazi wake up and literally suspend people from media houses? Where does that happen? Which law mandates him to do that? When you read this UCC Act, cover to cover, you don't find anywhere where Mutabazi is mandated to hire and fire media persons. And that's what he wants to do. I think media houses should say no to this. You should defy this illegal order, because I think it's an illegal order. Please stand up. And perhaps to say that in Uganda, kukkiriza kuba yuya mu ngeri ekontana n'amateeka. So mwami Mutabazi bw'avaayo, obviously nga President Museveni yamukoza era tweyongera ogenda maaso. I'm going to request my colleague Shamim Madende to say something very quick and then we'll come back to the questions.
Okay. Nsonga y'Oluganda, ekibuuzo kya Nambooze
Oluganda omuntu wa wansi.
Okay. Enamba tezirimba naye ffe nga ffe of course tweyongera okutunulira ekiwandiiko kino okulaba ebibuuzo kye byabuziddwa bannayuganda bazzeemu batyaba bazzeemu lwaki bazzeemu engeri gye bazzeemu naye ffe sira tetwagala ddisa nnyo ku opinion poll nti tuwadde percentage bweti omulamwa twagala kuteeka kweyongera kutabaala mu bannayuganda okubajjukiza nti bannaye obuyinza bwammwe babubajjako. Gavumenti neri mu buyinza, obuyinza yabubajjako. Ate obuyinza constitution yaffe Article 1 egamba obuyinza tulina kubeera mu bantu. So ffe ye mission yaffe. Opinion polls zijja kujja okay. Naye twagala zifocus ku mulamwa okugamba nti tujjukiza bannayuganda bannaye obuyinza bwammwe babubajjako mubulwanirire mubweddize. So kiri ku opinion poll ekya Nambuze omubaka Nambuze nga bwe twagambye ffe nga people power tweyongera okuwanyisiganya ebirowoozo ne bannaffe abalala baagala okulaba enkyukakyuka mu Uganda. So tuze twogera n'obuwondo bw'enjawulo, twogedde ne JEMA, DP Block, the Alliance for National Transformation, NRM nayo twogera nayo kuba nabo munnaye baagala enkyukakyuka, omusajja abaliisa bubi sente zaabwe. So kati tutandise n'okwogera ne Dr. Kizza Besigye awamu ne People's waffe at least politically ye President Museveni. N'olwekyo emmundu tetuzeetunuzaamu, emmundu tuzitunuze President Yoweri Museveni. So tukyeyongera okuwayaamu okutegeeragana era mu kabanga si kamaaso nnyo tujja kuba tubayita tubawe bye twayise joint community ebalaga nti tugenda kukola bwe tuti tukiriziganyiza ebintu bino wammanga era tugenda genda maaso bwe tuti naye kyekikulu kiri nti tukola wamu neze tuyita forces of change obubondo bwagala okulaba enkyukakyuka mu Uganda ekyo kiriko nnyo.
Kyanaku nnyo nti President Museveni bwe yalejja mu buyinza oba ebbanga lyonna lyazatukulembera yatusiba ekiwaanyi ng'atutegeeza nti ali ku mulamwa gwa demokulasiya era ng'ayagala ensi eno ekyuke eve mu bwannakyemalira efuuke ensi etambula ku musingi gwa demokulasiya. Era abantu bangi twamuwagira, bannayuganda bangi bamuwagira, ffenna twamuwagira nga tulowooza ekyo kyaliko, nga tulowooza akola kukyusa ggwanga lino. Naye bigenza okutambula bwe biti, tugenza okulaba nga omulimu gwaliko ali mu kwenywereza mu buyinza, ali mu kuteekawo bwannakyemalira, obusiingano bwannakyemalira obwali bubaddewo obwa Idi Amin oba obwobote n'abaki n'abalala. So kyanaku nnyo emyaka 35 President Museveni yamaze mu ggwanga lino okulaba nga gimufudde. Bwe twali tukola constitution ya 1995 bannayuganda bakkiriza ebintu bingi nnyo, obuyinza ne babuteeka mu presidency nga balowooza omuntu gwe balina ali mu kukola ku byankyukakyuka bya ggwanga. Naye bw'otunuulira amabaluwa, bw'otunuulira comments, bw'otunuulira ebiragiro bye nga commander in chief, ebiragiro byo byonna byonna byongera ku entrenching dictatorship mu ggwanga lyaffe. Ekyebuuzibwa bannayuganda mu mbeera eyo nga Honorable Kyagulanyi n'abalala abaagala okuleetawo enkyukakyuka, President Museveni awadde ebiragiro baleme kuweebwa mukisa. Ekyebuuzibwa bannayuganda tugenda kukola ki? Tugenda kusigala nga tuwumbye emikono tumuleke akole nga bw'ayagala, oba tugenda kwebeereramu buli omu waali okulaba nga tukola kyonna kyonna ekisoboka okulaba nga tukyusa eggwanga lino? Honorable Kyagulanyi ayinza yes basobola okusigala nga bamutwala mu kkomera ebbanga lyonna. Ekyebuuzibwa gwe naawe ali ku kyalo bakututte mu kkomera. Tukyasobola okulwanyisa obwa dictatorship buno nga buli omu ova wooli. Bwe bannaffe banna NRM njagala kubategeeza nze nga owa NRM, njagala kubategeeza ab'emikwano tutudde ku kintu ky'obwannakyemalira, ategeera ali omu, atutegeerera ali omu, ebikolebwa bitegeera ali ki ali omu. Kano ke kaseera bw'abanga avaana okufulumya ebiwandiiko biti abalala bonna tebalina kukkirizibwa ng'ayita mu mutabaazi mu UCC n'agamba abalala temulina bakavalinga. Bannayuganda tusobola okukola enkola ey'ekiyeekera newankubadde Honorable Bobi Wine taliiyo, buli omu n'akoona ku munne ng'abeewange e Kasanda bwe baakoze, buli omu akoona ku munne nti essaawa yakukyusa ggwanga buli omu n'okyusa nga bw'okola nga bw'osobola. Honorable Kyagulanyi tumuleka alwana olutalo olunaasoboka mu mbeera eno, naye ekisinga obukulu mwe bannayuganda buli omu kwebeereramu ku kyalo kyo, buli omu kwebeereramu ku gombololayo, buli omu kwebeereramu ku disitulikiti yo, buli omu yeebeereremu. Mutegere nti omulimu oguli ogusinga obunene kukyusa ggwanga lino. Tofaayo oba oliwo NRM, tofaayo oba oliwo FDC, tofaayo twetaaga obuyinza, tubeere nga tetulinda Museveni lwanaafa, kubanga kyatwagaza olwaleero ali mu mbeera bwe naafa be bannayuganda be banaamanya. Tukyalina omukisa okutwala obuyinza buno nga akyali mulamu, naye alabeko nga tetukozesezza mundu ensi esobola okubeera ng'etambulira ku musingi gwa demokulasiya bw'ebeera. Tosobola kugamba nti Kyagulanyi, tosobola kugamba nti abalala tebalina kutambula nga gwe olunaku osiiwe otalaatala mu ggwanga lyonna newankubadde oli pulezidenti, naye n'okulawo n'amafactory agamaze emyaka 10 nga gakola olw'okuba oyagala kusisinkanirako abantu. Olowooza ffe ekkolero libaddewo emyaka 5 naye buli lwobeera otambula, ate abalala oli bizi oli mu bagana okukola ki? Okutambula. Oyo si ye demokulasiya gwe twasuubira, watusuubiza. Kati ke kaseera twebereremu tuleete demokulasiya ow'ekimemmete mu ggwanga lino okusobola okukyusa Uganda tufune eggwanga lyetwetaaga era tusobola okusanyukiramu ffenna. Okay, kakati kuchapwe opinion poll ezafulumye. Nze saagala kubeera mu kwanza saagala kuddamu ebyo obaani kye nalabye ekisinga obukulu. Nalabye ng'akyatusinga bamutadde ku 33. Saagala muddeyo muwakane, njagala tweyongere ekkola nnyo. Bw'abanga akyali ku 33 nga ffe tuli ku 20 tukiba kitegeeza ffe aba people power oba buli muntu yenna ayagala enkyukakyuka, kano ke kaseera ak'okuddayo tukole nnyo, tukombisinge bannayuganda bangi, buli omu waali tulabe nga emyezi 5 egiddako mu maaso baddamu okukola opinion poll endala ng'atuuse mu 15 nga tulinnye nga tuli mu 55%. Bwe tunaatuukira 21 oba ayagala oba tayagala alina okuddayo alunda ente abeere ng'alabirira ente ze ng'eggwanga lino litambula nga ligenda mu maaso.
Yes, sir. Repeat maybe 2-3 other questions.
Nze Sematimba Bwegire, nkolera Radio Simba. Kibuuzo kyange ekisooka kigenda eri Honorable Kyagulanyi. Okusinziira ku statement ya Pulezidenti yavumirira ekikolwa kya poliisi okwasaayasa mmotoka y'omuwali otambulira ng'ogenda e Busaabala. Kikyoyogera ku ekyo ng'omukulembeze avuddeyo n'eddoboozi lifaanana bw'etyo. Kibuuzo ekyokubiri kigenda eri Mukulu Joel. Ekintu kino kiyingidde kati oli mwogezi wa kintu era okirimu, naye olinamu enteekateeka, oli mwogezi wa nkyukakyuka kalesewo, olinamu enteekateeka yonna egamba nti naawe olina ekifo kyoyagala okwesimbako era wa bwe kiba kisoboka nakyo tukimanyi.
Yes, Kenneth, you
Yes, I have a question about the trial, the impending trial in court. I wanted to know what Honorable Kyagulanyi thinks about the charges, because it has proven in the past that sometimes the court system can be used to curtail somebody's freedom. There actually people are speculating that the trial can go on up to 2021, which would eventually cause trouble to you in terms of moving around the country. That is in case if you're going for the position of presidency. Then also, my second concern is around the talks that you're having with these other groups. Are these talks about you being supported as a flag?
Compile me from Tororo. My question would be, as the pressure group or a group that wants change, what are those strategies that you have made in the place in the case a person like me Morita in Tororo with my people power, and then the police comes and arrests, you must have a fallback position. What is what program do you have here to come like a rescue mission?
Okay, thank you.
leave the. I'll respond to two and we leave the rest to our spokesperson. My brothers, Sema Timba Bwejire, ngeri kyo kibuza mu Luganda banjidde mu zombi.
Mu Luganda.
Njidde mu Luganda webale nnyo. Okomeza obuzibu. Yeah, I think it is hypocritical for President Museveni to pretentiously condemn the criminals and the criminal character displayed by the police while they broke into our car. President Museveni orders people to do things and then later wants to come off as my magnanimous person to condemn them. It was the same president that sent people the brutal arrest and breaking into our made wild news. That's why President Museveni is coming out to condemn it. But I must mention that my fellow artist Nubian Lee, Don Sheriff and other people were brutally arrested by the police in the same manner on camera. One Nalungo is still in hospital, an 8 months pregnant woman that was brutalized by the police. So for him to always be sending people to commit crimes and then later only mention, verbally condemn them, but we all know that nothing has been done to them. So we think it's double standard. We think he is continuing to behave like the hypocrite he is. Mu Luganda kiba kyakwebuzabuza President Museveni bw'asindika abantu okukola ebikolobero ate ne yeefuula abivumirira. Ye president omu eyasindika aba SFC be abakuba amasasi ne batta Yeseni Kawuma nanga baali bagenderedde okunzita. Era ali ku record ng'abatendereza olw'okunkuba n'okuzejja emisango gyonna. Ekyo bwali bumenyi bw'amateeka teyavaayo buvumirira. Abapoliisi bwe bamenya emmotoka endabirwamu emmotoka yaffe kubanga ebifaananyi ebyo byagenda ku mawulire mangi mu Uganda ne Bunaayira, y'ensonga lwaki yazivuddeyo asiba abantu ekiwaanyi kyakivumirira era nayeefuula agenda okubakwatisa amateeka. Nekinajjukirwa nti abapoliisi baadde bamenya amateeka emirundi mingi nnyo nga tebalina kibakolebwako. Ku lunaku lwe lumu muyimbi munnange Nubian Lee mwamulabye engeri gye yakwatibwa mu ngeri y'obumenyi bw'amateeka ne bamufuuyira kamulali maaso teyavumiriddwa. Tulina omukyala akyalina ku ndirika tebamuyita Naalongo, omukyala ow'olubuto lw'emyezi 8 eyakubwa mu ngeri ey'obutuju abapoliisi naye kubanga ku bonna tekuli Bobi Wine ensonga lwaki tanakyogerako. So President Museveni aleme kubuzabuza bantu. Bw'aba agoberera amateeka, abamenyi b'amateeka abo abagamenyera mu uniform ya polisi y'eggwanga aveeyo alagire babakwate. N'abo abasirikale abatulugunya abantu alagire babakwate kuba ye president w'eggwanga. Ebigambo bye tebikyatugasa kati twagala bikolwa kubanga naffe tulina amagezi agategeera. About the plan, somebody asked what's the plan on ending the cases against you. The only way we can end these trumped up cases, the only way we can end this injustice is by ending the Museveni dictatorship. Bambuziza tusobola tutya okukomya emisango gino egitalina mutwe na magulu gye batukulako. Engeri yokka gye tusobola okukomya emisango gino, engeri yokka gye tusobola okukomya ekitongole ekiramuzi n'ebitongole byonna okozesebwa mwami Museveni okunyigiriza eddembe lyaffe n'okumenya amateeka. Engeri yokka gye tusobola okubisaako ekkomo kwe kussa ekkomo ku bukulembeze oba ku bufuzi bwa President Museveni obuwanula n'obuswaza eggwanga. Y'engeri yokka tulina kwebereramu Museveni n'agenda ne tufuna emirembe. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala.
Okay. Okay, so 3 quick questions that were raised. Somebody asked me, will you stand anywhere? Look. Okay, so somebody was asking, do you intend to stand anywhere for any political position? Look, it's a good thing to stand for political office, yeah, especially when you follow the law. As you know, President Museveni did not come legally. He was a rebel, picked up guns, and killed people. And then he took power. Now you get alarmed and say killed people, but they were not shooting at animals with the guns that they had. You know, but so it's okay when one chooses to acquire political office by Honorable Robert Chagulanyi. Again, that's, you know, that's missing the forest for the trees. We are focused on the bigger picture. We want to see that Ugandans unite to get liberated. Yeah, a time will come for that. A time will come for that, and the discussions can get to happen. You know, the attempts have happened before; they did not quite work out. But more importantly, we want to see that Ugandans are united, and they say, let's get liberated. And if Ugandans decide, all right, let's do it through an election, well and good. If they decide, let's do it, you know, using other lawful means, why not? There is no harm in that. I said, then we see how we get to take them on. Ekyokwesimawo tekiri mu sitaani yadde omulundi n'ogumu. Oli bw'asalawo nti esimbewo nga agoberera amateeka. Kino tekiri mu buzibu. Wakati awo oba okoze bulungi n'okusinga ku President Museveni, ye yakwata emmundu n'agenda ne banne ne batta abantu ne batwala obuyinza. Oyinza okugayogera nti batta abantu ne bakwata emmundu baali bakuba ki, baali bakuba nsolo. So oli bw'asalawo nti kagoberera amateeka ng'esimbewo tekiri mu ddevo yadde. Naye ffe essira kituyitadde kwetu kati tulaba nsonga esingira ddala kugamba nti bannayuganda obuyinza babubalyako, tulabe nti obuyinza buddira eri bannayuganda. Waliwo wabuziza being supported Mwami Kyagulanyi bagezeeko okumuwagira afuuke presidential flag bearer. Ekyo nakyo tulaba nti akaseera kano eyo si ensonga enkulu ennyo. Atwagala kulaba nti bannayuganda for starters tubajjukiza nti obuyinza babubalyako. Mwegatte mumanyise ekyo ekya flag bearer biki ebyo tuli bituukako, naye kati ensonga gye tuliko yeeyo. Bannaffe be basiba nga beeyunze mu bikolwa actually ebitamenya amateeka. Tulina balooya baffe tugezaako okulaba nti oli bwe bamusiba tugezaako okubajjayo, kubanga era poliisi kyekola kya bumenyi bw'amateeka. Ne President Museveni avuddeyo n'akirambika bulungi. I'm going to request my colleague Shamim Malende to say something in a minute and then we shall wrap.
What I wish to tell the Ugandans out there is that People Power movement is a movement for all Ugandans, irrespective of the political party where someone comes from or where someone belongs. So, People Power movement is not a movement for Honorable Kyagulanyi or the comrades seated before you. It's a movement where all Ugandans must participate. So I'm using this opportunity to call upon the youth out there, the women out there, every Ugandan out there, irrespective of your social status, whether you are a professional, whether you are not a professional person, whether you are poor, whether you are rich, whether you are a middle income earner, this struggle is for all of us. So that is what I want to communicate to the world. Then in Uganda, kyenjagala okutegeeza eggwanga olwaleero nti People Power movement si movement y'abannayuganda bonna. It's a movement for all Ugandans. Si movement y'abantu bali mu kibiina ky'obufuzi ekimu oba yakolebwa nti erina gatta bibiina byabufuzi, wabula egatta bannayuganda bonna nga tetufuddeeyo kibiina kimuntu mwali era tetufuddeeyo status y'omuntu gy'aliko mu society. Oba oli mwavu, oba oli mugagga, oba oli muvubuka, oba oli mukyala, oba oli mu mbeera ki yonna, People Power twagala participation yo kubanga kino ekintu kya liberating oba kyakununula Uganda yonna. So twetaaga okubeera nga ffenna tukolera awamu tusobole okuba nga tutwala eggwanga lyaffe mu maaso.
Okay, tuyanzege olutalo nga tuliyambale ngule olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale ngule tulivimba mu Uganda empya. Eyo basi limite nyo mwagenda leo yaji.
Where is it?